Well, he was on too. Good to go.
Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce.
Yo, let's go.
It's week 17 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets Offensive Player of the Year. They're a few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Jets and the Jaguars next on Madden NFL 24.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Jets.
Pretty much the safest route.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Every time we run, we have to go towards the sticks every single time. I mean, people go even on the only, but this is
go to the ground and just
no, but this was a hit. And defensively, I'm saying this was like almost career. Like, let's be honest. You took a similar incident like that back when we were younger on a basketball court. Remember that? So just imagine you can't slide on a concrete basketball court. I'm saying not without scraping your knee for sure, but you're supposed to be able to slide comfortably into a stop. And you're supposed to be acknowledged down automatically by a referee the moment when he touches the ground. So defensively, he should have just steered off. So coming like, okay, wait, he's on the stop.
Well,
so now it's about forcing QBs to the sticks every time. Which means if you come up the field, it becomes a worry or danger. More so.
Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Let's go. Lawrence going to put it up right away. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9
now, what we were just talking about from this side to that, like the AI just interpreted the whole thing. There you go. There's your proof. Like, don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, the first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Tim Patrick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Is not a coincidence, and championship teams will even take time. It took Jordan supposed dynasty without picking up. It was the Bulls dynasty that won 6. Not a single individual. It took time to develop in this league.
The drive will start with an option going left.
No!
He lost the football.
Are you serious? Why he's not paying attention?
Great field position here in the red zone. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Like,
being a two-hand
monster.
close.
Like, you're not supposed to be that close.
Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
Scared.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Lawrence will throw. Touchdown! Tim Patrick with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
Twice.
And the Jaguars lead this now.
No, it's 1st quarter. What are you doing?
Nothing here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
Yeah, so even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
You notice I can't see myself though. See, I can't see myself when running around. I can't see. I'm just pressing up and then I press. I make a cut. But look, I knocked this thing out. Watch.
Dude.
I'm fucking about to slam his ass. Got it.
Play it all the way.
No, but I
think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL.
If you want to see yourself fight, I got
to win each and every game. You're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You see yourself now?
Oh, I never see myself on the fly.
Oh, what you see when you...
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the slot in motion left. A strong running. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
Back to throw. Diaz. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Jets. From a yard out. And the Jets decision.
I didn't know he was. Oh my God. He had 2 niggas. Wow.
Pays off with 6 points. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
First down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense, and they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. ETN up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 18 carries, 81 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with ETN. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up having over 20 yards.
Some of the guys are fucking like
we should have had that seriously.
1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jermaine Johnson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
But that's what that's doing defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
AI does have emotion.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. New York set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down. The Jets at 13-2 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Delay of game, offense.
Stop that.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Diaz. He finds his man, complete. That's Reyes. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Diaz. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 13 yards.
What?
That was Gibson?
Yes. Wow. Touch pass.
Ooh, just the right pass here.
Catch hits a first down as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Zerline now for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Oh, I got you.
That's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks
Sauce, son.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
Bro.
And he is going to be stone cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No, I could have.
Bro, he did the Matrix on me, bro. Look at this nigga fucking glide over here. Watch. Look, he's gonna go. Look at normal speed. Watch.
Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now they'll run it on the toss. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Either way,
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Off the play fake. Diaz.
Oh,
it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it with the...
Yo, I was so close to getting that off.
He was so cut. Oh, stopped him. Oh.
I should have just thrown it decent like I planned.
Oh,
it doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Completes it to Evan Ingram. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
The previous play is under review.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Johnson again.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
They've got well over 30 yards of turn so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Because like, if I would have hit sticking, it'd have been a different story.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
It's showing the difference between acknowledging and getting hurt and getting too hurt.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming in.
I swear again, I didn't
Johnson drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
So if you do it that way, it's just as safe.
And his kick is indeed good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Eventually represented like, okay, you got to run off the base.
Drive 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to
yo, we got 1 second, son.
Quarterback to tell you what's end of the kick, right? A PAT,
let's go.
That's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal for the rest of the game.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The very same year. And
the Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field
position. He's faster than that. FPS.
Before he's across the 35. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Juke into space. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been terrific here this afternoon. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to surge forward.
He grabbed me from the side and
consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on third down, Diaz steps away.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. Diaz. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Lawrence's throw taken in here by Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Motion man left is Kirk. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
There you go.
And this winds up a pickup of 2.
I took my eye off him. Wait a minute.
39.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there.
Oh,
defense, diagnosing the jet sweep
he
and putting
literally
it down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 8. They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll be taken down.
We should have had that.
First down yardage.
Oh, that was right.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Yeah, I really had a great shot at it.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. Done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Oh.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And it's coming back. That's done.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, and we turnover on Dallas. And turnover on Dallas. No, son.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that, because obviously you'd like to be able to match him touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
Got you close, son.
Well, a danger. And I think the ball's
out. Well, got afterwards.
So possession will stay the same. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And
oh, come on.
He's
down by contact. Stop.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game. And ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play,
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Never allow any kind of momentum.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Rescue them.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Oh!
Well, that was a nice move. Did the juke and the spin. Juke, and then he spun on this thing. That was perfect.
They tripped. How?
Oh, man, that's bullcrap.
Watch.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now a play fake here on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Now they send a man in motion right. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. In motion right, that's Harrison. They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this way. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken.
Look at this nigga. I let it go the first couple steps. He just took off to the left. Look at this.
Yeah, look at big ass
took
hole
off
too.
that guy. Yeah, but that was.
No, it wasn't, because look at the hole it created. There's 2 of them.
That's crazy.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Yeah, AI is not to control our Can we fix this up? Yo,
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the Jacksonville offense on their way out again as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone's talking about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end there as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Get the difference? That's all you had to do.
Eventually, he's in turn clock and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down.
No, you never told me that's not right. What you saying that?
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
On the counter, Etienne shifts past him at the 45. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Oh.
74 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Etienne once more. This go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Now Lawrence. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here now, 2nd and goal. Lawrence going to throw again. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. A huge play at this point in the game. So a man shaken up on the play, and this is certainly noteworthy. It's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Give him that.
Yeah, baby.
And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Grab that.
This entire game is down to the next snap.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Got it.
Sabotage comeback plans. It is intercepted.
We gotta get sooner or later. We were so close all these other times.
Have just about sewn up this football game. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for a football. Right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him,
I was going like this.
What does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
And let's make this count.
Let's go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Diaz. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to use his legs here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
You see which play I did. Come on. It says pass or run.
Look at this. Where did it say that at?
Pass?
No, I don't see the. I don't know what button you're pressing. I'm saying that I could press R2 to get the play, but no, I can press R2.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Yesterday we ran the ball, but there was an option. They had to go 2 legs. And it was a run. He said, no, it's a run. I said, what? Has 2
so it's Hardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Diaz, off play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Well, I think you said, why I pressed that.
Off play action. Diaz. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. That second half comeback, this was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for once. Not so much to the team who led at halftime, and now is leaving here.
Except for that,
they let it really slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
Everything else.
Oh, the one.
So for the Jets, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
That's successful.
So
That's
that'll
steady.
do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
We had even amount of first downs and we had more yards. Yo, they ended up with 14-6-3-0. No good.
You had a 7 flat, right? Oh, what touchdown you scored? Yeah, I think that's it.
2 for 6 on 3.
Well, that's all.
That's just how accurate that is. With the exception of those first 2 touchdowns, other than that. And they held the ball long. 3 minutes almost.
They did the first 2 drives, they had the bubble to get going.
That was ridiculous. But that there, yo, how do I not even come close to a pass already? I got a high percentage of it. That's ridiculous. But I'll take it. And if it means team ball, then so be it. Yo, y'all taught the field. 6 different receivers? 5. That's pretty decent spreading the ball. And then, 6 tackles for losses. 4 sacks. He had all 14 sacks. 2 interceptions, Sauce, and Reed. Secondary defense did its job. Plain was simple.
We have to force something. Oh, no. That's the first game. If I could do it, Jags. Yeah, there you go.
That was good. Ooh. Oh. There you go, kid. Ready? There you go. Now. How's that fourth quarter? Let's get into the third. Of course it's a sack. It's sack for you. I'm not watching the clock. Just being respectful. No. We're trying to keep going forward. Yo, DJ Reed, big interception.
That was a good one.
Yo, this one was nice one. Running back, he stepped up big. Oh, look at the home. This was ridiculous. I can't believe this is even really a fumble. Look at this. We shouldn't have had anything. Yo, my touchdown was not even recorded. How disrespectful. That's rude. Should be highlighted. It's the only touchdown in that quarter. Look. That's the long side. Boom. You go above. And just like roll the triple. Yo, but it was also a share sack too. The 91 had a part in it. So he like grabbed him, he tagged him, and rolled over. That was nice. Bingo. Oh, side play. This is the one we should have picked up. This one. Check this one. This is the one we should pick. Literally. They threw it in front of this man. Look that up. Yo, if Reed had just looked up, if Reed had been able to come over a little bit further, he stood there like, oh, shit. When he realized he could have been back there before that. The sauce doing his thing. This is a nice pick. This is just clear cut. He is just sit back. Nope. He knew it.
That was Sauce.
Sauce used his full advantage. He saw it. He's like, bam. Proceed, score. And then all of a sudden, two people run into the same person. Like, oh, is that pretty you? Ready? Yo, he fought for y'all, dude.
Yeah.
What? The Beckham touchdown didn't even get recorded? Wow. That's so disrespectful. Here comes the other Johnson sack. He broke right off the edge. And I was just trying to like shove him back. And he brushed it over. Oh, he's going to one touchdown. She had yours. Goes down. Goes scoring. Yeah. He's like, boop. Stepped out the pocket. He's like, I'm open. Tyler Conklin was nice too. Ding, ding, bang. Yo, the stop and go was so nice. Yo, we seriously had this. This is the turn. This play right here. They do that corner touchdown. That's what I'm really like. We kept the scores. As you're watching.